Hey everybody, and welcome to the Just Plays House of Iron 4 as the German Reich, where we are starting to invade into the Soviet Union. And I might add, we're doing quite well. Finland is helping, of course, distracting some of the Soviet forces. And we are almost lining up our troops towards Leningrad, trying to help the Finnish defend them a little bit better. And of course go on the offensive a little bit more. We are doing the heavy lifting, of course, in the war, but that's kind of to be expected. And we are pushing literally on all sides. And I'm feeling pretty confident still over here. I don't think we have much problems with the allies over there, especially with the United States not in the war. And the United Kingdom now severely hampered in resources, I hope. Because we are completely blockading their their island. And eventually we start to plan to attack the United Kingdom itself as well. To do that, we should of course also start to develop our landing craft technology. Well, we are making a march towards Leningrad, attacking the city itself. And I must add, it's going actually pretty good. Soviet Union ain't got nothing on us. And of course we are using von Manstein, level 6 Fort Buster, Panzer leader and trickster, really strong commander to help us achieve our goals. And speaking of the assault craft, let's start research the landing craft, shall we? I mean, we are losing quite a lot of manpower in the war. You can see it tick down quite rapidly. And that is to be expected, especially for the fast gains that we are making here. But yeah, I mean, the Soviet Union is taking so much more losses. 3 times more already. And of course that enclosure over here helped a lot to do that. There's gonna be a lot of uprising problems over here. I'm not gonna assign any military police to it though. I'm going to try to take them on as fast as I can and just bugger through and hope that we can finish them soon enough that it won't be much of a problem. With our unrestricted submarine warfare done, we can go for the Wolfpack, which will increase our submarines even more in their ability to attack the United Kingdom's convoys. I mean, there are a lot of convoys still being sunk and such, but, well, it's gonna be maybe not enough yet. We're having a little bit problems pushing over here. It's gonna be expected. I mean, it is technically a naval invasion. There's a naval penalty on it. Yeah, but when we start cutting this off, we can go down south and things will be a bit easier. Fall of Leningrad, excellent. Alright, von Manstein, you need a new order. Let's cut them off over here. Let's go. Make it easier for the Finnish soldiers to go there as well. Some navy is there probably. We still have some search and destroy mission, the ships that we're repairing over here. And we have some convoy raiding here going on as well. Well, we are befriending Turkey. And I'm just gonna go for the U-boat effort right now. The first U-boat level of the next U-boat level will almost be upon us. And once that is done, we can start researching hopefully the next level as well. Which will be probably a bit ahead of time. But that doesn't matter. We don't mind a bit ahead of time penalties. Turkey has joined our war. Let's call Turkey in here as well. The Soviet-Finnish war. And the German-Polish war. And they will be at war with the Soviet Union, putting a little bit extra pressure over here. At least they did join, right? They will not accept? That's weird. Well, maybe later they will. Once we get a little bit more better action going. Let's reduce this line a little bit more to keep them more focused. And I gotta sneeze. I tried to mute the microphone, but I kinda failed in doing that. I'm sorry about that sneeze. It must be quite loud. Still, Romania did enjoy the war on the Soviet Union side, which is good for us. But I kinda didn't expect that. So, how do you feel about us? Not even good enough to start a non-aggression pact. Well, let's just keep improving relations, see what we can do. Or we can get a non-aggressive pact going. Now they are willing to join the war. I love these Axis music songs in the game as well. Pretty much German. How are support equipment doing? Well, we could use a lot more. Legionary Romania can be invited to the Axis now. So we don't have to worry about them anymore. Our job is done. They turned fascist. Cancel boost popularity. So these guys are not needed here anymore. I'm gonna put you there. And send you there. Now the risk that we are running with Turkey in the war is that they might take the oil fields before we have the opportunity to do so. And that would be sad. Well, then again, I don't think it will be disastrous. So the next level for submarines is too far ahead of time. We need to have the 50% discount for it to make sense to go for that. So let's not do that right now. But instead, let's go for some better advanced computing machines. That's a little bit ahead of time, but not much. So let's go for that. In the meantime, we're at 40,000 manpower. Time to update that. And that is a bad level because we will get less factory output, low construction time. We gain 4 million manpower out of it though. It's kind of nice. And this army, I want to make a new goal as well. After you've taken Stalingrad, I want you to go over here to this city, cut this line off, go downwards. 3 factories will go towards support equipment for now, because we need quite a lot more support equipment. We are lacking it massively. Some convoy raiding going on, excellent. Oh, we need to upgrade our submarines to level 3, of course. Submarine 3, we can actually make a variant out of that as well. Let's increase their torpedo power. Submarine 7CA. It's the best name I've ever seen for a submarine. Lacking a little bit of oil. Get some from America. Join wars for Romania. We need to cut down on this line a little bit again. Just want him to focus. Come on. These provinces and go just straight towards Stalingrad. We don't need to help on such a broad line. We have other tank divisions doing that. Like over here. Oh, but this is not what I want, because this line is stopping over here. I want you to be completely over there as well. And we have finished our self-propelled artillery upgrade as well. So let's go to the production of that. And go to the Grill 12. Let's make a variant. Increase the artillery armament. Increase reliability. Yeah, that's it for now, I think. We don't need to increase their armor so much. Well, we can. We have a lot of army experience, so why not? Sure. And of course, we need more oil. It's a common team. And we still have enough factories going, so that's fine. So we are sending quite a lot of factories to a potential enemy, and that kind of worries me. And to do a little bit better in this regard, we might need to go with some better excavations. Yeah, we're pushing nicely along the lines. Except for support equipment, doesn't look like we have problems with anything yet. Though we're running a risk of losing enough medium tanks. But there's still some efficiency to be gained there, luckily. We had a naval battle, a proper one, where the Soviet Union lost some subs. That's always good to see. Now we're finally pushing through over here. We want to go for Baku. Baku is the place we need to be. We wanted to go there as fast as possible. Come on, push a little bit harder. I want to go to Moscow. Well, pretty much now. And we are fighting a war in the Soviet Union in winter. But it doesn't look like General Winter is doing much for them. General Winter is a name the Soviet Union made up for, well, calling the winter, because the winter was the best general they've ever had. It helps out their war effort so much, they made a name for it called General Winter. And it is true, the Soviet winter is brutal. In this game, it is kind of modeled. Like, supply is a little bit poor, but I think they should do a better job of modeling the winter problems in attacking the Soviet Union. Because that's pretty much what destroyed the German invasion of the Soviet Union. And they tried to do what I'm doing right now. But they failed miserably because of that. While I am succeeding magnificently. Now I do think that my Germany is better prepared than the Germany that historically fought. There it is. Moscow has fallen. More support equipment, please. But still, I mean, it goes a little bit too good, maybe. Alright, so, von Manstein, you're gonna remove this line and just finish them off over here. Help the Finns push them back a bit more. It's a nice pocket we have, so just kill them. 23 divisions. Where are the other divisions assigned to then? Let's make sure that everybody is assigned to this plan. 24 divisions, that's it. Oh, right, because there were no divisions. Probably they were selected to be there. That's fine then. Alright, pushing away over there. Moscow is ours, Stalingrad will be ours soon as well. Turkey is making some advance, but not much. Well, we are winning over here finally. Alright. These guys... Well, not from there. That's not what I want, buddy. How can I do this? If I select you guys, maybe that will work. Go here. Edit. No, come on, I want to edit this plan. Escape while drawing. This is not working the way I want to. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but... Oh, very well, I will just do it manually then. It's just 5 tanks. I'll let them rest a little bit first. They probably need some resupplies. They are pretty wounded. We have enough tanks still in supply, so that shouldn't be much of a problem. And then I will try to push them through to Baku as soon as possible. Alright, these guys don't have an objective anymore because they finished attacking Moscow. So you're going to go for whatever Kaisel, I guess? Push through. Well, von Manstein is finishing off the Soviets over here. I'm gonna leave this up for the finish. They should deal with that themselves. I think they are qualified to do that. At least I hope they're qualified to do that. And this is the last pocket that von Manstein has to do. He has no plans anymore. Alright. I'm gonna assign you over here, all the way in the north. And just make your way here. Push through. Italy demands Vichy territory. Italy has demanded Vichy hands over Savoy and Corsica. It should be a boon to Italy, but this will concern the French colonial authorities. Sure, I will back their demands. Italy can have that if they so desire. We have completed the U-boat effort national focus. Let's go with some trade interdiction focus as well. Get some better technology for that. And Japan is helping out here as well. You're doing well here then, Japan. Well, you're making some gains, but not really. Thought you would be more concerned with that. Well, Free American Empire is justifying war against us, it says. It probably means they're justifying against Japan, though. Liberia joined the Allies. That's sad. I kind of wanted to Free American Empire in our army. Well, we're moving closer onto Stalingrad. Let's make the lines a little bit smaller again for them. Makes it easier to focus. I mean, the main infantry army will do the rest, so sure. I do expect some heavy fighting for Stalingrad, but yeah. 750,000 men dead on our side, 2.4 million on the Soviet side. Now come on, I want Stalingrad before the end of the episode, I kind of promised that. We did get Moscow and Leningrad easily. But Stalingrad, probably will get that this episode, but... Hell, I'm not gonna end the episode before I get that, so I kind of sure that we will get that this episode. Kind of would like to be there a little bit sooner though. Almost there though. 11 tanks pushing through. We're still having quite some medium tanks in reserve. Excavation 1 is finished. Let's go get a better submarine tech. It's a little bit ahead of time, but that's fine. Powerful submarines. That's what we want. Erwin Rommel. Really skillful tank leader here as well. About to go towards Stalingrad. Liberia has capitulated. Well, good job joining the war. And thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good time being annexed. Or whatever will happen to you. Come on, roll into Stalingrad. And there it is, the fall of Stalingrad. Before the 20-minute mark, so yeah, I think I can be satisfied with that. Push down south, go towards Astrakhan, lock this pocket off, and then straight down to Baku. Alright, these tanks, I'm just gonna reassign them. You had a fun time over here. Gonna leave it over to the motorized divisions. You will be assigned back to your main division. Godspeed. Don't want any of that. Let's trim the line a bit more. Want to focus like this. Let's go directly south. The reason why I keep trimming the line is otherwise they will start spreading out everywhere along that line, and that's absolutely not necessary. We just need to use them as a spear point, push through, and the infantry will mop up things around there. Like right now, it is showing it's gonna take this province as well. I'm not really against that province in general, but see, the more provinces will get added and the line becomes larger and larger and larger and larger. The reason why I'm letting them do that on this side is because I kind of want them to focus on this side, but I don't really want them to focus much on this side. It's a river crossing and not much to gain for us at all. Just want to cut this place off. Don't want an expeditionary forces from Japan either. Not doing so well here, Japan, are you now? Some of their forces are doing okay-ish. And also they will start wasting units on trying to protect that line. Well, that's also unnecessary. It's going south. And we need a new offensive line. Baku. Alright, and now of course we need to remove this side because we don't want them on that side. Make sure that everybody is assigned to here. And go straight down to Baku. Make it go fast. We can stay hopefully on this side of the mountain. That makes things a little bit easier and faster. I mean, tanks are not the best idea for this, but well, it works. Gonna make an offensive line for them as well. The general infantry, I mean. And just go here and push. Lots of Soviet forces will be trapped here again. Enough political power to modify our government and get a chief of air force, but we're not really focusing on air at all at the moment. And with our supplies running low on pretty much everything, our support equipment is being reduced, the shortage, I think. So that's nice. But yeah, we don't really have to. We can really spare all the stuff. I want to dispatch all these battle results. We don't need the battle results. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll clean this pocket out and hopefully gain a lot of oil out of that as well. And, well, there are 75% towards capitulation. I don't think it's gonna be next episode, but we're doing well in that regard as well. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.